Hi there and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Subterranean Terror and today I'm playing a little bit of Lego Batman. This is specifically the Japanese version of Lego Batman. I thought I really enjoyed playing this as I don't believe this is a game that many people have actually recorded. Not Lego Batman itself, but specifically the Japanese version of this. This is quite a rare game. I honestly just felt like recording, even though I don't really do this, and I've never really wanted to be much of a YouTuber. I thought I would still try, because it's been years since I've just played a game and talked into a microphone. Maybe someone will like it, maybe no one will watch it. Either way, it's all having fun, so that's very much something I like to do, is just have fun, and also get a little bit more confident, despite the fact I love to yell and talk to people, I'm not very confident when it comes to being online in general. So yeah, mix of that and just trying to actually record footage of this game. There's a few 360 titles, honestly, that I would like to record footage of, just because there's a lot of really obscure stuff on here that kind of slips through the radar. I have an alternate channel where I recorded some footage of a game that was pretty much non-existent on YouTube. Like, there was no footage of it, and now that the 360 marketplace has gone down, there's even more titles that are going to fall into obscurity, which is a real shame. So I thought, if anything, I'll provide some footage. This Japanese stack is, I don't know if it's rare per se in the traditional sense. I think games are kind of divided into multiple tiers of rarity. Some games are rare because they were low print. Some are rare because they're in high demand and ergo cost a lot of money. I don't really know what category this game falls under. It costs a lot of money, but I don't live in Japan, so I can't say whether this is a common game or not. I imagine not, given the fact it's pretty hard to get hold of. I paid £250 for this copy, which is the most money I've ever spent on a video game. If I wanted to argue, I could say that I spent like $400–500 on the Dead Rising remaster on a Series X, because I didn't own the console. But that doesn't really count, because it's given me a console for years. It's given me access to lots of games. It's you know, I can't act like the Dead Rising remaster is the only Series X game I'm never going to play. So yeah, this is definitely one of the more expensive 360 titles, and it's probably the most expensive one in general, actually. I mean, there's El Shadow Car and My Horse and Me Too. Those go up into like 80 to 100. This has gotten worse since I've been on Xbox. When I started achievement hunting a couple of years back, sort of 2020, 2021. Yeah, let's say late 2020s, I think, a rough time I started. I don't know why I'm breaking these in. I go into autopilot. I did, let's say early 2021, and I looked into the price of this game, and it was like £150, which is probably like, I'm gonna guess like $20. I didn't pick it up at the time because I was still a student, so I wasn't exactly doing like well with money. Okay, there we go. I had my money sort of like allocated for like food, and then I generally would have like 50 quid left over, so it would have taken months of saving for a single game, and I just had, generally on Xbox, you've always got other games to play when you look at like the weekly sales that we have on Tuesday. You've always got plenty in the backlog. With Game Pass and like game sharing with my girlfriend, I've got over 1,000 games. That's a free play thing. I hypothetically never need to buy a game ever again, but I'll still do it. You know, I will, because there are some games I own that I don't care about. It's like, do you remember Games of Gold? I'm still shocked that they discontinued that, but I'm also not. You know what Microsoft's like. What was the last Games of Gold was like Portal, I think. That was a really nice one to end on. I really enjoyed Games of Gold, but I understand why some people just don't. But actually, I don't understand it, because it's free games. Like, sure, there are going to be games that aren't your cup of tea, but no one's like forcing you to play them. They're literally free. I forgot how we even got it. Right, I was talking about how this game's pretty expensive and how that sucks. Yeah, it was 150 when I started achievement hunting, and now it's 250 to 300. I've seen something price tracking it on eBay. The person I bought this from was originally asking for 300, but I managed to sort of say, like, I'll pay 250 for it. I've got a bad habit of saying 250, which makes it sound like I work for a criminal price. And funny enough, that's probably what you'd be paying for an English copy of this game. Yeah, I'm not really sure why the price has increased. I don't think the 360 closure really caused that, because this game's a physical only. If it had a digital copy, it would be infinitely cheaper. I guess it's just... No, I don't know. The inflation, is it getting harder to find, or are more people... I can't imagine more people are achievement hunting. Especially not people like looking to do like Lego games. If you're achievement hunting, your money would be better spent investing on cheap Xbox One, Series X and everything like that. You can do in 5 minutes and get 4,000 G out of. God knows Microsoft aren't gonna do anything to stop them at this point. I saw this week, I think, we've got a game called like We Need a Cat, and before the game was even launched, it had a title update to add an extra 1,000 G. Not adding extra content, it's just an extra set of achievements, and I thought that was just really shocking that the game hadn't even come out and they had already done that. You know, I thought there was a rule they can only do that like 6 months in between the game coming out. It's very shameless, but also it's something we feed into achievement hunters. We'll complain about it and also be guilty about it. I've got 500k-ish gamer score. I'll pop the thing up now and you can see only about 100k roughly. Actually, I think it's, yeah, pretty much 100k. 100k is from 360, and then the rest is Xbox One slot. I'm very guilty of it. Yeah, so I can't speak that I'm part of the problem, but I at the very least I don't put my actual money into those titles. I tend to use Microsoft Rewards to cover it. I know that's still feeding the fuel, but it's just it gives me the peace of mind of not actually using my own money, so I don't feel like I don't know, it feels like Microsoft's money. But I know that's a pretty flimsy excuse for acting like, hey, there's this problem, I'm still gonna put money into it. Something I like about Lego Batman is that you can skip the cutscenes in this, and I don't feel like you can do that in later Lego games. The last Lego games I did were Lego Indy 2 and the Lego Movie game, and I don't think you can skip the cutscenes in those. By the by, I took ages to play Lego Indy 2. I really love Lego Indy 1. It's probably my favourite Lego game of all time, next to the Lego Ninjago game. Which one? All of them. I'm specifically thinking about the movie game because I've not actually completed any of the ones that were on the DS. Lego Indy 2 really, I took a long time to warm up to it. Was that the last one? Oh, I thought I was doing level 4. Alright. I'm gonna interject my little tangent a moment to say, this achievement was glitched for me. I don't know if you can see, that's third episode hero, second villain, and the third villain. Those are the exact same icon. Yeah, it was glitched for me, so I restarted the game, like just turned the Xbox on and off, and I went from 88% complete to 58.2. I'm not very happy about that because I had just finished this one, and now I'm all the way back here. But it is what it is. I really want to just get this game done with as quick as possible because of just how much money it costs. 250 is not pocket change, and I very much just want to sell it on, and I mean, I'm not probably getting all my money back from it, but it'd be nice to at least get like 200 back. And I've forgotten what I was tangent. Oh, Lego Indy 2. Yeah, Lego Indy 2 felt really strange. If you've played both of them, you'll understand what I mean. They feel like different games. No shit, Sherlock. Pardon the language, but they're very stylistically different Lego games. But it really grew on me, and in the end, I was kind of sad when I finished it. Lego Indy is definitely something I'd like to see a third game of. I don't think they will do that. I haven't played the other indie stuff on Xbox yet. This review. No. I'm probably doing this stuff really obvious because talking takes up like 90% of my brain resources, which is why I'm not really cut out to even talk. I'd probably be good at like dubbing over them. I am seriously missing what I'm next to. I'm guessing I need like a vehicle or something to. Oh, duh. Yeah, that was really obvious. I miss Lego Indy 2. It's like the one Lego game I wasn't ready to shelf. Normally, when you go through and you do all the new kits, you get really sick of it, and then you can't don't touch Lego game again for weeks. I miss Lego Indy 2. Even though the game makes you play it like 3 times because you have to do all the quick play missions, which is an achievement that you don't really see in Lego games. Doing like a quick play version of it. As for other Lego titles that I'm working on, me and my girlfriend are doing Lego Rock Band, and I'm very nervous about that because that's got probably the hardest Lego achievement you can do, which is you've got to do the that teleported. You have to do the guitar solo in the Final Countdown. You have to do that 100% on expert. I'm not very good at Guitar Hero. I mean, I don't think I'm crap at it, but I'm not expert levels on it, and the solo's very difficult. Using the little practice mode, the best I've gotten is like 80, I think it was like 84% or something like that. And to actually get that like working in you can't do it in practice mode, you have to do it in the actual performance of it. So every time it's like a 3-minute, not 3-minute, it'll take a while to get back up to that point. Yeah, I'm very, that's the one other thing I was like thinking, this might make it impossible to finish every single LEGO game. It was this stack of LEGO Batman, which I've got now. I bit the bullet. That and Lego Rock Band. Because like I can do the 4-player stuff. I can grab folks and help with that. I can't magically become good at a game that I'm not good at. Which it sounds really stupid because you can get good with practicing, but like I don't know, it's not like a normal game where you're just using a normal controller. It's kind of, I don't know, strenuous on the fingers in a way which a normal controller isn't. I saw these controllers by PowerA. I think they're called like the Nano controllers, and they're like a smaller size to I think that to reduce like controller fatigue. I don't really know. They just look like kiddie size Xbox controllers. But I kind of wanted to get one of those because I have really, really tiny hands. Like I think deformed tiny hands. The only person I've met who has had hands smaller than mine was, I had a friend in secondary school and she was like a preemie baby and her hands were tiny. I'm trying to think like in my head, I'd say they were like 3 inches long. They were tiny. Yeah, my hands probably. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at guesstimating. They're tiny, is what I'm saying. Like I have to wear charcoal gloves. That's how small they are. It doesn't help. I've also got a pretty baby face. I inherited that from my dad. And I just generally look like a very rotund and small child. I'm short. I've got baby face. I've got tiny, creepy, tiny baby hands. And yet, since I actually like, I used to get ID'd all the time. Like, I used to get ID'd on monsters. Not that I drink monsters. This was just like when I was still studying. I went with Aston. I went to Aston with my friends and tried to pick up a monster. It was like I wanted to try their like espresso. Kid Boo. Huh. Huh, okay, I thought I could go it. Weird. Yeah, I got ID'd on it and I only had a suit ID on me and they wouldn't take that ID that had my date of birth on it, so awkward. Since I've gotten like a proper like legal ID, no one wants to challenge me anymore. Even my girlfriend, we went to Marks and Spencer's and picked up an espresso martini, which was lush, and they don't oh, this is where I meant to go. Yeah, they didn't ID us. Oh, my girlfriend doesn't look old either. My girlfriend's got a pretty round face. Definitely looks older than me, but not by much. Like, if I look like a fucking 16-year-old, she looks like she's like 18. Yeah, I've not been ID'd once. No, that's a lie. I got ID'd once, and it was at Rattler, like the Rattler farm in Cornwall, and I was with my parents and my girlfriend, and I got ID'd, not for like the alcohol sampling or anything there, or anything you'd think. I got ID'd for getting a boozy hot chocolate, which must have been like a tiny fraction of alcohol. And it was really embarrassing because I don't think the guy believed my ID was even real, which is crazy. He was like really suspicious of it. I don't know. I don't know if maybe like my voice throws people or what, or maybe just I don't know, if I looked really young. I don't really know what you do in that situation. Like if they think your ID's fake and it's not, what can you do? I know they can use service to anyone. It's a strange situation to be in. I'm not very chuffed about having to replay these levels again. Lego Batman is definitely a video game I've played more of than I'd like to have. I originally beat this game back in 2021 on the English version, so it's been a while since I last played it. I think there's a mini kit over here. I say think like I don't have mini kit detectors on. Not like they're much help in this game. I think it's BD1P did a really good video on not undetectable, impossible to collect, impossible mini kits in this game, which are like false flags on mini kit detector. I don't like to use oh, okay. I don't like to use the mini kit guides unless absolutely necessary, so I usually just play with the mini kit detector. I don't know, is there meant to be weird? The text doesn't always show up on those end screens. It's really, really weird. Another quirk of this being in Japanese, I can't imagine they did a lot of playtesting. Like, this has to just be like a reskin of the English version, and you know, put on discs. So I don't know. I also don't know like what if there's anything unique to this version. Because it's been so long since I played the English version. It's been, oh my god, it's been 4 years now. Oh, I'm not used to the fact we're in 2025. But I've been feeling like that since like 2016, really. I'm very much still like, I'm watching the same stuff. Like, I watched years ago, I'm watching the same YouTubers and I'm just pretending that time is not moving forward. And that's probably why I'm still here on the 360, even though people are fear-mongering it's going to shut down in 2025. We already saw the closure of the marketplace, but people like Cobra Teen are fear-mongering that they're going to discontinue Xbox Live services on here. I don't know what to think about it, really. I can see that happening. It is 20 years old now. Also, like, I'm playing on an Xbox One. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I'm playing on a Series X. Still getting used to that. And I'm playing a 360 game with, you know, connected to Xbox Live. I can't see them, like, discontinuing 360 Live because I feel like that would affect all the backwards compatible titles, and while most games being backwards backwards compatible, which is like a nice little option. There are certainly some games that are still pretty, like, supported. Like, Bioshock comes to mind, Call of Duty, titles where they're still actively getting players, because the best way to play it is still the 360 version. I mean, okay, Bioshock got remastered, but it's pretty easy to get a copy and put it in your Series X, and it works exactly as intended. Black Ops 2, though, I don't really touch Black Ops with like a 10-foot pole. I used to when I was younger, actually. I would go over to my friend's house and we would play Black Ops 2. But nowadays I won't touch it because I know there's hackers on there. And I don't really want to get involved with that. Maybe if 360 lasts for a really long time and I run out of games to play, maybe. But I've got other shooter games I enjoy. And there's Call of Duty games are a bit less online focused. I am one of those that doesn't really like online achievements much. We got news, Resident Evil Reverse, I think it's called, is shutting down in, I think it's like June or something. So I picked up Resident Evil Village, and it comes as like a bonus with it. I'm just like, I'm like, looking at my girlfriend like, can you do that for me, please? Because she's amazing with online, and I'm not. Because I don't know, I'm actually fine when I'm in sessions, I just hate, like, actually committing to it. So generally it's a shared responsibility, but my brain will contextualise it as me not being involved at all. We've been doing a lot of onlines recently too, so I've been getting a little fatigued. We've been doing the Bioshock regional stacks mainly come to mind. I've been doing. How do I do this? Do I just? Hold on, wait. I'm using that like 0.1% of my brain. Yeah, we've been doing Bioshock 2. There's a Russian stack of it, there's a Korean stack, there's a Japanese stack, there's a lot of them. And we finished the Japanese stack. I don't own the Korean stack yet. Yeah, because I probably will pick it up when I've got a bit more money. The Korean stack, I've gotten one, or like a cut. I've gone to level 10 in it. The person I was boosting with can't seem to matchmake with me, which really sucks. I know it can be like you can do it with spare user accounts if you can I do it? There's like a way you can skip these 2-player levers if you just pull them like frame perfect, or I could just grab them and bring them up here. I don't even know what I was doing down there. Yeah, there's a way you can set up with like multiple users on your. What are you doing? Come over here. Yes, there's ways you can set up with multiple users on your PC to boost it. My PC isn't very powerful. I plan on upgrading it, but like I picked it up during the pandemic because my computer that I was using before just totally went kaput. It would power on for 10 minutes and then shut down. I don't really know what was wrong with it, but yeah, it just stopped working. That was when I was doing speed runs of games too, and the category I played, my runs would be about 10 minutes long, so I just remember fighting with it. Like, as soon as the computer turned on, I would hop on the game and start recording and hope I could finish the run before my computer just shut down. So this one's coming up on like 5 years now. It's got a nice SSD in it, but it's also like using an Intel graphics card. It's not very powerful, but it gets the job done because I'm not really much of a PC gamer. I like having my games on a console that does all the scary console stuff, and having my PC be for... I don't really know actually, because I'm not really a big social media person. I spend a very limited amount of time on it. So my PC just kind of for going on to achievements and watching YouTubes if I'm like in a room with the house that doesn't have the telly. On the talk of like PC specs, I got a Windows mixed reality headset, and those have their own like set of exclusive games with them. Like exclusive Windows games with achievements that I've done. I picked a headset up to do these because they're really obscure, and I genuinely love playing obscure games over actually good games. Like I love the Windows Phone, I love games Windows Live, I love all my Windows 8 titles. Are they good? No, but I love them, and I like playing games with really small player counts. It makes me feel like part of an exclusive club. Anywho, my computer does not have like a display port or HDMI port. I use what's it called? It's like the little blue one. I think it's called like VGA. I'm normally really good with cables, but my brain's just blanking today. It's been a while since I've actually had to mess around with cables. My partner's laptop had the port for it, but not the specs. And the computer that my partner uses for like VR is not working. I don't really know what the problem is with it. It'll power on, it won't give any visual output, and then it'll power off again. We're going to take it to get looked at, and at the same time we're gonna have my iPods looked at. I've been using I think it's a first gen Touch, it might be a second gen, I'm not really sure. And that's been doing me good for like a couple of years now, but I have two classics, a 5th gen and a 6.5 gen. One's just a normal hard drive, and the other had a 1TB SSD put in it, and that thing did not work. Oh my god, I don't even know if I'm trying to shoot that because I've not done both the switches, so again, what's going on. Yeah, that iPod worked like for a couple days before it started giving me weird errors, and then it just doesn't boot up at all now with the like drive error, which pissed me off because I did spend like over 100 on it, hoping it would be like a really reliable iPod, and it had the last tool, but then this 20 quid one I got from CEX that was meant to just last me like one, you know, long coach trip. That one's been working for years. It's got no issues with the battery. It lasts for fucking forever. It doesn't hold a lot. It's like 8 GB. My music folder's like probably like 20 GB. So I don't need much. Don't ask me why I got a terabyte of storage. I just wanted like an iPod that would last into the foreseeable future, and it evidently did not. think this is the level. Yeah, we'll go up and grab that, and then cutscene. And we skip it because we're trying to catch up. Yeah, my big iPods don't like me, and then this dinky little one's been working well. So they're going in to get looked at as well. I need to plug them in and charge them, and take note of what the actual issues are and which one's which, because quite frankly I can't tell. I was really sad because, like, with my 6.5 gen, which is the one that has the SSD in it, I got like a fancy leather case and everything, and then I've never used it because it just was not working. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I love you so much. Which one of you can use the missiles? You. These are probably the most shameless. Okay, maybe not shameless, because I don't think they're bad, but if you've played Lego Star Wars, you know what these are. And I know it's no stranger to being very evidently the same engine, but I don't know, just I feel like I'm playing Lego Star Wars, but I'm not. It doesn't feel as fun as Lego Star Wars, because at least in that you're like on spaceships, where these are all water puzzles. I don't know how I've been very nostalgic. My dad used to get me to play these on his 60 when I was younger, back when they were. Wow, that was a pathetic jump. Back when they were so tiny. It was kind of cute how he used me as like game school slave labor. Okay, not slave labor, but like it's sneaky, and I'm sure it's something that everyone wants to like family. I can't judge because I'm games, and like, hey, you should try this game, but try it on my account so I can get the achievements. I just make sure like so many like sort of not fancy games, but like family friendly games. 360. You also got me non-family friendly games. These points are so hard to hit. I think my dad very much shaped where I would like fall on a console or something. People say like console wars they're fine, but it's still fun. It's fun to get mad over things that don't matter. When there's like all these other problems in the world, it's quite fun just to get hit over nothing. That for me, I am loyal to Xbox. I used to be very loyal to Nintendo. Then the Wii U happened, and I've just been losing a good bit since. What is that? Okay, well, maybe I can hit the pigs with a killer frog. See, the game's all in Japanese, so I can't really read like the hints or anything, and I'm not using a guide, so I'm getting very caught out by things here. In a way, it's a testament to how sort of intuitive Lego games are. Speaking of how my dad had me like playing games, my dad had me playing games like before I knew how to read. I very much have core memories of playing Paper Mario House in the Door, and I didn't read, so I didn't really know what it was. I'm like feeling very slow. It's like blowing your mind, but it's an RPG. But a game like Lego, it's very much like you just walk buttons and it'll eventually with everything. It works, and you figure it out. Yeah, I don't know if I really like Pac-Man. I like it more nostalgic sense. I built a mini kit, and I'm really pissed off I didn't have any footage of this. Four buttons, have those little controllers for some reason. I built a mini kit and it took me like that. That's the it's not something like fucking Walking Dead or Dead Sea. Completely broken messy and wonder how they made it off the shelves. But goodbye, that's another game I sicked on my poor girlfriend who likes Walking Dead. I like the Walking Dead games, so I'm sure yeah, when I say this is like a game, it's a played like the light games, it feels janky. It just has a very notable. It's hard to just express that. Something very I mean you saw that I was really help out the stuff that tracking rescue like stuff. I had to live in a public second because the AI I did both stacks of that like so close together, and you really should not do that. You should space out the games when you're playing stacks of them, unless they're 5-minute titles. Then you just get them out of the way. Like I did the stacks of Dark Grimnoriopolis. I don't really know how you say it. That game was awful. I really wanted to like it because I like stupid, artsy, like puzzly point and click games. I love games like Sam and Max. I really enjoyed Day of the Tentacle. I was hoping it would be like that, but there was nothing. Was there a story? It kind of just felt like if you went on like r/atheism and you trained a robot on it and you used its output to write a point and click adventure game. I might shove that into ChatGPT and see if it can spit out a more interesting story. And I hate to be such a critic on like indie devs and whatever, but like there's only so much we can hand wave with. Oh, it's by an indie team. Because like yes, but that doesn't mean you have to settle for bad games. I'm gonna start using that argument with AAA titles too. Ubisoft is a small, starving indie team, and they need all the support and microtransactions you can give them. I don't actually know what's going on with Ubisoft. I just know about the Stop Killing Games petition. My gripes of Ubisoft go more towards like when they closed a bunch of servers down for their games. That was like a little mini apocalypse. I think if I had to rate my Xbox apocalypses, you have the Windows Phone closure. I would actually rank above the 360 marketplace. Both were really devastating to me, but the Windows Phone is a void that has not been filled and is probably never going to be filled. Unless Xbox really does make a new portable device that isn't just, cloud playing, because you really want to play your games on like 2 frames per second screen tearing mobile phones. Oh, I could go on a whole rant about cloud play. I travel a lot, so I've got so much time to just do stuff, and Windows Phone was like perfect for that. I remember playing Game Room on the coach, and just killing hours in Bejeweled. And those had like grindy achievements, so I was content to just work on that. And then they discontinued the support for it, and yeah, I can still play the games, but I'm not getting achievements. And as stupid as it is, achievements are my biggest drive for trying new games. They've really got me to try new genres even. On Nintendo it's very much a samey, like, I'm playing Mario and Pokemon and that's kind of it. And on Xbox I'm playing a little bit of everything. Like, I tend to gravitate towards like puzzle and family friendly games. I think that's just because I like being quite light-hearted. I don't really like things that are sad, honestly. My partner's been playing Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 because we saw Sonic 3 and we're obsessed. I'm like, Sonic Adventure 2 is way too dark for me. I just growl about it very often. I'm a very emotional person over sad things in games. I don't like it. So I still try to stick to like high stuff, but like I've been playing Metro Last Light, Metro 2033 Last Light, I think is. It might just be Metro Last Night. Last Light. I've really been enjoying that, and it's not the kind of game you'd expect someone like me to enjoy. Yeah, I played that because of the True Achievements playlist, and I fucking love it. I'm also kind of chuffed because it's got its own Japanese stack, and there's a copy on eBay. And do I have a Japanese Xbox to play it in? No, but do I want it? Yes. So I'm probably gonna buy it. I need to grab a Japanese Xbox and an American Xbox. One of those is somehow easier to source than the other, and spoiler warning, it's the Japanese Xbox, because you can kind of just say Japanese Xbox. With American Xbox, you can't claim that, not on like British eBay. So I have to import it, and then I have to worry about using the right like converter. Like, can I use my normal cable, or do I have to use like a step-down converter? Because I don't want to import like a £50–60 console and possibly pay like import tax and then accidentally set it on fire because I gave it 240 volts. I forgot what I do here. It's probably something stupid. I'm going off on another tangent. This game, like, so many buildables do not look like the things they come out of, and it leaves me just wandering around, not sure what to do, and that really gripes on me. Anyway, I was saying about the Windows Phone. Yeah, I tried doing cloud streaming on the coach, and this wasn't while we were like moving. I did it while we were at station, so it was the same connection roughly that was on the data. And and I tried playing Power Wash Simulator, which is a very simple game, and it was near unplayable. The touch controls works nice, but the screen tearing and the input lag, we're not talking like, I'm playing this through OBS right now, so I have like a second of input lag. We are talking like 3 seconds of lag. You know, this is what they've been pushing for so long, and it's unplayable. Like, Power Wash Sim is such a slow game. I cannot imagine trying to play anything serious on it. Power Play has been useful, like, if I want to play something on Power Wash Sim, there have been times I've done, like, Game Pass titles on, what is this? Is this like looks like the fucking Dashcon bullpit. There have been times where I've played Game Pass titles on, Power Play, like Scorn, before that one. Scorn is another title I stick to my girlfriend. I'm awful. I do play some games sometimes. No, with Game Pass leavers we tend to like split the work evenly. And I've been like, hey, do you think we should cancel your Game Pass and just like share it? It's like, oh, well, we want to play Minecraft together, and I'm like, true. I haven't played Minecraft in a year. I tried playing it on the Switch. It does not work well there. Ooh, I was climbing that sideways. Cloud Play just is not a thing that works, and I really hope the Xbox portable console that got like leaked, I hope that's not going to be just a Cloud Play thing. Because if it is, I'm going mad. That's going to be it. I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to be mad about it, and I'll probably still buy it anyways, because I'm a simp for Xbox. Is that the end of the level? Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm on such autopilot. I'll probably turn this off once I hit an hour, because I'm not doing a full playthrough, evidently, by the fact I started with episode 1-5 of Villains. Oh, it's this level. Oh, it's this level. Joy. This level has a special place in my heart because it's got a really difficult mini-kit at the end that you have to do a slide perfectly for. You can't go back after you've done it. And it's at the end of the level, so you have to do the whole thing for. And I've spent probably several hours of my life trying to get that mini-kit. Real cause of suffering. Are these guys here, or is this just, I can't remember. You'd think it would be burned into my brain, but like trauma, I've blocked it out. I only played this level yesterday, and I've already blocked it out of my mind again. What do I do? Okay, yeah, right. So, yeah, the Windows Phone shutdown has left a hole in my heart that I don't think it's going to be filled. It might also just be because I really love casual games, and I like all the shitty stuff that was on Windows Phone. I read an article of like worst Windows Phone games, and they were like Ghostgate, and I'm like, fuck you, I love that game. It wasn't a good game, it was just fun. But the 360 marketplace, that's like number 2 on the shutdowns, because we lost literal thousands and thousands of content and games and DLC, and I still feel like there was no reason why they need to shut it down. How do I get Ah, right. I remembered. Yeah, we lost a lot of content. Is the AI gonna be... Nope. That's alright, I'll do it myself. We lost a lot of content, but also... if you went on like the Avatar store, the Gamer Pig store, the Theme store, which they weren't individual stores, they were sections, but you'd know it was kind of hot garbage. Like I picked up a fucking Brony costume. I picked up what looked like, I know it's not AI generated, but it looked like these anime shirts made by a robot. You had a lot of fashion, and it's still, it's like lost media. Even if it's trash, I think it still counts. And the Ubisoft closure is like number 3, just because a lot of good games had their servers go down. I think the saddest one was Drive of San Francisco, which is a really stunning game, and a shocking case of an online I actually really enjoyed doing. The game modes were really fun. But you know, it was really nice. Whenever you have servers go down for a game, it becomes really active for a period of time, and that's just nice to see. It's nice to see a game in the way it was intended to be. When like YouTubers play like Gotham City Imposters, that's one we've been trying to complete, and it's actually like got people in it and playing. It's really nice. I can't figure out what I'm meant to do here. Deary dear. Is it? No, it's not over. Oh my god, I'm dense. Actually dense. Yeah, it's nice to see games like actually active after they've been ghost towns for years. But that's not something we're going to get with a 360 game anymore. But it's nice that you get to join in if you hadn't played it before. And in a lot of these cases, I haven't played these games before, and I'm just now experiencing it for the first time. I've played this game way too much. I don't know why I thought you need to build the lights and make like a land. I'm thinking a different level on this. I only got this game like 2 days ago, and I've just been trying to plow through it. God, I need to finish Drive of San Fran. I did all the onlines for it. I did most of the onlines in Assassin's Creed, although I'm not really a big Assassin's Creed fan. That was a game that a series on the Windows Phone that was particularly... here's why I thought you need to melt it. Because you need to melt this. Assassin's Creed Altair's Chronicles HD on the Windows Phone was a steaming pile of garbage, but I'm also just impressed they even made it in the first place. You know, most Windows Phone titles are like casual games. No one's really going in looking to play an Assassin's Creed game on their phone. Here's the scary bit. Let's see if we can do it. Probably not. I'm really bad at this. Yeah. I think you have to like swap characters. No, you can't. You can't. I don't know. Yeah, I'll end this off after I do this level, which shouldn't take too long. Pretty much at the end. I've never really been able to get into Assassin's Creed. I thought I'd like it, but I mean, it was fun doing the multiplayer and playing it like sincerely, but I don't know. It's just not going to take to. But I might also just have bad taste in games, and I might also be like a little traumatized. In college, I had to write about Assassin's Creed was one of our like assigned media things that we had to like learn about. And I guess I got kind of tired of writing essays about like a game from, I'm not gonna call them evil publishers. We're thinking evil little publishers. I did game design and media at college, and I also did psychology and sociology. I was a greedy little bitch. I did a lot, mainly just because I didn't want to go to uni. And in game design, it's like, oh, you're gonna go on, you're gonna make. My teacher had a student who, hello, how did you get here? Had a oh, that's how I get her up here. I just did that skip where you pull the levers fast enough and it just works. Our teacher in game design was like, he said he had a student who worked on Sea of Thieves. I have this vivid memory of him showing us the trailer for Cyberpunk 2077 and saying like, this is the kind of game you guys are going to go on to make, and then it proceeded to be one of the biggest laughing stocks in gaming, which was a beautiful premonition, because I've not kept up with everybody, but I don't think anyone in my class is actually, or who was in my class, because it's been years now, I don't think any of them went on to game design. Awkward. Yeah, most of us are just kind of doing boring work now. I'm not even employed anymore. Well, I mean, I still do freelance work, but my job, not to sound like a disgruntled youth, my job got eaten by AI. the company I worked with started using AI instead of humans for I did transcription work. Fun. I'm so mixed on AI. I enjoy it as a consumer and I hate it as like everything else. Like, it's fun to go into AI and generate stupid shit, but then also like, you know, I literally lost the source of income to it. And even on Xbox now, there's like AI slot games, and I'm just like, oh, that's really ugly. And I don't think it's gonna really. I don't know. I'm not psychic, but I don't know if they're really going to regulate it. I don't know if they can really. What's the solution? Who knows? Anyways, that's the entirety of wow, did I really do the entirety of Villains 2 in an hour? That is shocking. I mean, this isn't a long game, but I'm just quite surprised. 67.7%. Oh, I was so close to 100%. I'm glad that I like reset it and it should be saving properly now. I'm just I was so close yet so far. 16 achievements left, and they're pretty standard mini kits, characters, vehicles, bonus level, 100% civilians, superhero, goons, and I hate the word goon. I hate the word goon so much. Catwoman 9 times. Oh, you know what, let's go quickly knock that out actually. I think that says replay, yeah. Do I have Catwoman? Yes, she's my player too. Who else can I get? If I get, where's Ah, there he is. Oh, and it's giving me Batgirl anyways. I don't know who any of these people are because I'm not a Batman fan. I had a friend in college who was really into Batman. Um, I know very little about Batman. I liked the 2022 film and that's about as far as it goes. This is going to be a lot of button mashing. Would be a good time to finish up my thoughts, but I can't actually remember what I was talking about. I'm just full of tangents and I never really actually finish any point. I just start a point and then I go into a new point and I just keep going. I really do hope Xbox makes actual like portable handheld console. It makes me think of on sort of, it's still a thing people do, but I feel like in like 2010s internet it was really popular to turn like a stationary console portable. In my woodworking class I made a mock-up for a portable 360 using real console parts and everything. Oh man, I was like a kid and didn't know that these things would cost money. I can't actually remember if I used it was no, I think it was a GameCube controller, but it had like 360 buttons because the GameCube buttons are questionable. 360 controllers ain't worth much though. You can get them like for like $5. I treated myself to I can't remember what brand. I think it's the Xenon Hyperkin. They've made like a 360 style controller and I like it, but if you're used to playing with a 360 controller, you really notice the differences in it. And it's just, I know, it's a little jarring. Do I have any more? There's the Bane and Batman one. I'll do that quickly too. It's not right control. I like that it's wired. I'm using a wireless controller, but I don't really like that. I like them to be wired just because I don't really want to faff around with batteries. I need to swap that. There we go. I'm also one of those crazy people that thinks it'll give like input lag or something, even though it's like a 0.2 second. Maybe it would be a fair discussion point if I was actually playing real games and not baby Lego games. Alright, I need to do the backbreaker on him. I don't really... Is it this? I guess it is. Nice, okay. That should be like most of the... Nope. Commissioner Gordon with Harley Quinn's hammer. I don't even know if I have those guys unlocked yet. No, I surely won't. I surely won't because I've not done villains 3 yet. We'll check anyways. Yeah, I'm seeing a lack of that. I'm seeing a lack of those characters. Anything else? I don't know how I haven't got this yet. I could do that in Heroes 1-1, so that should be pretty easy. Which I won't get to do until I finish that. It's on to this one now. Which these are my least favourite levels. I am not a Joker fan. Alright, but that's where I'm gonna end this off. So yeah, thanks for watching. I might do more of this. I might play more 360 games. I might not. I might just go back to doing speed paints and stuff. I'm not really sure. This is just me testing this out and seeing if it was fun, and it was pretty fun. Not the whole replaying levels I literally did this morning or yesterday, but, you know, it was fun talking during it. So, yeah,